Hi guys. Actually, everyone can agree with me that Corona taught us a new norm. The Corona pandemic really taught the world the new norm, the new way of living, the new way of survival. So I remember I was working at one of the schools in Eldoret, Kenya. I was employed as a teacher, but during the corona pandemic, all schools were closed, so we had nowhere to go and work. So I had to just to stay at home. But uh, that doesn't really make sense because as a man and as a breadwinner in my family, I just had to go and look for something to do so that I can bring bread on the table. So I ended up struggling and just looking for ways to survive. But at the end, I found out that I was one of the best carpenters. Actually, this is a skill that I really learned during this hard moment, this corona pandemic time. Actually, I realized that I was a very good carpenter. But then I didn't just concentrate on on carpentry. I didn't just concentrate on carpentry because that was not what I liked doing. Just did it because I had nothing to do, so I decided to look for something to do so that I can earn something on the table, and also I can keep myself busy. So besides doing that, I also was looking for another way to survive. That's when I joined sales. And really, after joining sales, I was very much overwhelmed and I was very happy because actually I started doing sales when I was still a very little kid. I remember at my place we were selling, I was making some kind of ropes. We were making ropes from the sisal. Then I used to go with them to the market to sell. And then also I was a very good marketer and seller of honey because at our home we have beehives. So I used to sell honey at one of the markets, the nearby markets, and even I could go up to as far as 100 kilometers away to search for customers who would buy what I was selling. So the reason why I came up with five most profitable businesses in Kenya is because I know you two outside there, you might be passing through a crisis. You might be passing through a very difficult moment, or you might be looking for something that you can do in order to sustain you, in order to to earn a living, in order to make you see another day. Maybe you just need something that you can do as your side hustle, or you have someone who is in need of is really looking for a way to survive. There are these five businesses that have really done a very good collection, and I really think that uh, using this collection that I have here, it is a collection that I've done after doing the research. The most paying businesses in Kenya, the businesses that you can just start with a very small amount of money but really earn a very good profit from it. One of the businesses that you can do is you can start a mtumba shop. You can really, if you have enough money, you can start a place where you can be selling mtumba bales on wholesale so that other people can buy and then go and resell. Also, you can, if you don't have enough money, you can be buying those mitumbas from those people who are selling at a cheaper price. Then you go, there is one of my friends who normally comes with those mtumba clothes at our where I work. Then he distributes it at a very good price. Every time he comes to our place, I always buy because he's one of my best friends. He's really, I really like him because he's a very hardworking guy. I know maybe you employed uh, by government, or you are employed by a private institution that really pays you good money. and really you are looking for a way you can invest your money, you are looking for a place you can invest in your money, you are looking for a way you can really make your money grow like crazy. So there is this business that can really make a very good profit for you. This is real estate. Actually, this business is the one of the best. It really gives a very good income because it gives you 200% whatever you invested in it. Really, I will just advise you, if you have enough money to buy a plot, to buy somewhere, you can go and buy a place where you can buy that piece of land that really seems with no value, that piece of land that someone is trying to sell to you but you don't see value at the moment. Don't look at what is there right now, but look for what will be there after 5 years, after 10 years. Really, it will give you a very good income. It will really it will have doubled, tripled, or even it will be 10 times the money you invested in it. Another place you can invest your money is agriculture. Here in Kenya, we are still growing, and really in agriculture, there is a very big gap in uh, agricultural products. Here in Kenya, we prefer buying some of foods from people who sell from just farms. We prefer buy from farmers. Agriculture is really very large. You can specify yourself in agricultural products such as farm inputs, or you can be a chicken seller. You can be zero grazing. You can be producing milk for people to buy from you. Then you can actually, agriculture is very large, so you have just to decide to which side will you venture, or will you specify yourself. Also, a very good gap that we have here in Kenya is furniture. Just as I explained earlier, that I learned that skill and really wish that one day I'll have a very spacious, a very big house that will be a showroom, that I will employ many people will be there, and who will be earning income depending on what they sell, like salespeople in the showroom, and also those people will be making those chairs, those seats for the other people to come and buy. If you invest your money in furniture, really you can be getting 3 times the money that you invested in it, because actually it has a very good income, because I have really done it before, and I know whatever I'm telling you. The last business that you can invest in is gas and petroleum. Actually, as Kenya is still growing, if you can invest in gas and petroleum, just be sure that you'll earn a very good money, because most people depend on gas. Most people who are living in urban centers, those people who are living in towns, they really depend on gas. And as far as they depend on gas, it is a very, you can be refilling them to them. You can be selling those petroleum products. You just need to have a small amount of small amount of money that you'll have to have at hand as your stock, or the money that you'll have to start and run the business. Thank you very much for viewing my content. I'm very much humbled that you're watching my content, and really appreciate your support. I really appreciate that you're watching me, and I really want to urge you that I'm not just telling you these things so that you can like me. I'm not just telling you these things because I want you to hear, but I'm telling you anything that I'm telling you because I really want you to succeed in your life. I really want you to be one of the best. I really want you to never fail in your business. I really want you to just get the best out of these videos that I'm posting here every now and then. Please make use of these videos everywhere. Any point that you see is useful to you, anything that you see is good, please don't leave it. Write it down and also keep it in practice so that it can help you grow in your business, so that it can help you become one of the best in your field. Thank you very much. I'm your practical sales consultant, Jackson Adola. Until we meet again, thank you very much.